Here on the Domino's post-game report, pardon me, Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson.
Cavy.
Didn't call timeout this time.
Nope.
Jack Browder banks in a three. Wild one. 20 lead changes. Worth getting the bunny ears from your youngest son.
He's my good luck charm. He went with us to LR, now here he's good luck. He will be going
on a school night.
Nonetheless. What a game, Cav. I mean, all I can say is that team was scaring me to death because they're wounded. They've had some really tough losses of late, and they were hungry. This was a special night for them, a blew-out night. The place, obviously, they had a lot of students in here, and they had us, man. They had us. They had us. And yet we kept on sort of hanging around. Then, of course, Jack makes that shot. I guess, I guess we're living right because, we had the same scenario at Wingate but this time we don't call the timeout. We let it free flow. He knocks it in. And we get to overtime, and then, we shot the cover off on overtime. So congrats to our players, man. This one's going to get us. We just sort of felt like we never got into a rhythm or routine on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Not on the offensive, on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, offensive side of the ball, you set the single-game school record for three-point percentage, besting a 22-year-old mark. You're 68% from beyond the arc. What'd you owe to the efficiency from long range tonight?
Again, the players, man. John and Jack alone go 25 of 30 from the field. 12 of 13 from three. Yeah. And then Nick Brennigan does a very, very quiet little 3 of 6 for 10. So it's their work ethic, it's their confidence, and we want them to be hungry and look for opportunities. And credit goes to the guys, man. The work they put in. There's no magic formula here. If they didn't put the work in, they wouldn't have the confidence. If they didn't have the confidence, I wouldn't have the confidence. And if we didn't have confidence, nobody's going to make a shot.
You hadn't won an overtime game in 5 years.
Thanks, Cav.
You're welcome.
They put a damper on it. One thing that would listen, the win and Moondogs awaits, which you don't get, Cav. So you can't dampen my spirits.
I get it later
tonight.
I
have the Syrian waiting for me.
I get it later tonight with Mike Mincy, who also cares about me.
It'll be cold.
No, you got to pick it up. It'll be hot. I will get a hot pizza later. What made this one different from the previous 4 overtime losses? Your last one, Charles Clark went off against LR. Feels like this team has the makeup to get it done in winning time.
Kev, when I tell you honestly, you mentioned it was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember 5 games ago, let alone 5 years ago.
You're welcome.
So all I know is that right now in the moment, the present, we were able to capitalize and win a road overtime game, and I'm very proud of our guys and happy for them because this one was difficult, man. You saw we went the really abbreviated lineup there late, which I thought gave us the best opportunities. And so credit to our guys. I keep saying okay, to our guys.
Let's break down John Zhao a little bit. You touched on him. 38 points. That's top 10 all-time in a single game in school history in scoring, and he does it at such an efficient rate, 15 to 17, to go along with 8 to 9 shooting from deep. What made tonight special for him?
Well, he'll be out here with you in a minute, and you can ask him that specifically. I just think he's got 2 things. He's got elite confidence, man, and he is a guy that is very much in the moment, in the present, and he doesn't let the last possession or the last few possessions rattle him. And then on top of that, I'm always going to say it, he's got Mary's out home praying. She's on her knees the entire game, man, praying for him and our team. And so I get those. That's the two pluses we have on our side when it comes to John, his confidence and her prayers.
All right, you get a matchup with one of the craziest teams in the country, Coker. Score 100 points a game, give up 100 points per game, but they're in the top 4 in the SAC standings. Yeah. What do you have to do to get ready for the high-octane Snakes?
We've not. The closest thing I can think that we've had, like what I think we'll see Saturday, is when our beloved Dave Davis was down at Newberry, and so I've got some experience against that strategy and style. Nobody else on our team does. So we got to try to help them understand what it's going to be, and that it's going to be a player's game. The coaches are sort of muted, and we'll go up and down for 40 minutes, and hopefully we made more shots than they made.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Congrats on a wild one.
Thanks, Cav.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson.